With an AEW star no longer with the company and more, this is Wrestling Hub. My name is John and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Before we get into the rest of the video, make sure you subscribe to Wrestling Hub and turn on all notifications to stay up to date with everything in the world of pro wrestling. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Hub Official and follow us on Twitter at Wrestling_Hub. Mentioning his strong suit in pro wrestling of scouting talent, Mark Henry noted on Booker T's Hall of Fame podcast, "I think that the ability to look at somebody walking in a room and go, 'Who is that?' It's about how they make me feel. It's not about how they look, it's about how they make me feel." Wrestling Inc. added, "Over the years, the world's strongest man has built up a strong resume of being able to spot athletes from outside the wrestling bubble that become major stars in the industry. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Baron Corbin, and Braun Strowman are people that Henry helped bring into the industry, proving he has a real eye for something special. That was the case with Strowman, who Henry claimed made all the other strongmen look boring, evidently making him feel something." Revealing previous plans for Karrion Kross on SmackDown last night, WWE wrote on X, Karrion Kross was planned for a vignette last night, got postponed for later. The story will go in full gear soon. On his YouTube channel, former AEW star Fuego del Sol brought up a funny story involving Bryan Danielson. As he said, he's portrayed so humbly on social media and online, but the more he's in AEW, the more stories come out about the jokester that this man is. He's constantly trying to crack jokes. Out of nowhere, I walk into the hallway, him and Pac are both in pistol squat position, and he asked me who had the better pistol squat, and I couldn't lie. I said it was Pac, and he proceeded to throw something in my crotch, and it hurt very bad. It's just one of the hilarious stories from Bryan Danielson in the back. With Jey Uso interfering in the match between Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre on SmackDown, Jimmy would continue the assault on his brother after the show went off the air. Here's the clip. LA Knight would end up making the save for Jey Uso as he threatened Roman Reigns in a promo.
Let me talk to him. I don't know why I'm standing here saying a damn thing at this point. I think he just yeeted everybody out of the damn building. Hold on, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna try that real quick. I see how your fickle asses are. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, let's do this again. Huh? 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 I said yeah! I ain't got no damn business being out here right now. I should already be in the car. I should already be gone. I ain't out here, actually, if I'm honest. I didn't come out here to save you. I just gotta be honest. All right? You know why I came out here? Why'd you come out here? You know your family's a real pain in the ass, right? You got Solo. Dummy, yeah. Jimmy. Dummy, yeah. And in about a week and a half, what do they call him, the tribal chief, yeah? Yeah. Well, how about this? When I get to Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna knock every one of those big chiclet-sized tribal teeth down his throat. Yeah. And here's how we gonna do this. You're gonna be looking at the new WWE Undisputed Universal Champion because I made it that way. And also because whose game is it? With everybody saying. You damn right.
Talking about rumors of him potentially getting involved in WWE again, heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury told ESPN, "WWE's too hard for me. Boxing is much easier than WWE. It's very physical and taxing on the body. WWE getting slammed on the floor and all of that sort of stuff. I'd rather move around the ring and dodge punches. I've been boxing 15 years as a pro. I'm going to be prone to injuries, elbows, knees, shoulders, ankles, everything that can go wrong on somebody usually at our age now that goes wrong." Going over a new addition to Impact Wrestling, PW Insider noted former WWE, NXT, and AEW coach and producer Chris Guy, aka Ace Steel, is in Chicago and will be working Bound for Glory weekend as a producer for Impact Wrestling. PWInsider.com has confirmed with multiple sources. One source categorized Steel as having a tryout as a producer this weekend, noting that Impact Wrestling had wanted to bring him in before he returned to work for AEW in a remote position. Now that Steel is again free and clear of his AEW contract, we are told Impact once again reached out and offered the same opportunity. Steel actually worked for Impact back when it was known as TNA at least once as a wrestler in 2003, working a TNA Explosion tag team bout. Recalling her time on the reality show Total Divas, former WWE star Mandy Rose said on the Power Alphas podcast, "I ended up only doing that one season of Total Divas because it was really important for me to go back to NXT and actually train. The schedule was way too crazy. I didn't get any training. People thought I was training at the WWE Performance Center when I really wasn't. So of course I wasn't great. We all know it's all about practice with that and a lot of sports." On that same podcast, Lacey Evans talked about her experience in WWE with taking certain photos. "I seen y'all face down, ass up. I'm like, hey, if that's what we're doing because that's what they're doing, then I'm gonna learn how to do it. To be honest, I don't like that I had to post sexy photos of those bikinis on Instagram. I hated it, but sex sells. Beautiful women sell in WWE and outside of WWE, at car shows, whatever the case may be. But at least now, and Mandy, you and I are a lot alike in many ways, at least it's now on a protected site where you have to be an adult, so I don't have to flush my sexy content now on Instagram. Since it's a protected site, I don't have to worry about babies whose parents aren't doing what they need to do. They're running wild on Instagram." Mandy Rose added, "What you said earlier, to piggyback a little bit, my character, I was the sex symbol. I was a home wrecker. I'd come out in a towel, stealing your husband. Like you said before, your ass was out and it went viral, all of those things, because when they couldn't monetize off of my sex selling, whatever you want to call it. See you later. Strip the title, future endeavors. Have a great time." on the official AEW roster page, Brock Anderson, the son of Arn Anderson, is no longer listed as a member, as it remains to be seen if he will return to the company. WrestleZone wrote that Mike Johnson of PW Insider then reported that Brock Anderson has left AEW. Johnson cited a source who noted that an internal issue shared the news of Anderson's departure on October 20th. Per Johnson, the belief is that Anderson's contract expired, and the door is open for him to be used down the road. And this was your Pro Wrestling News Update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.